Welcome back. Almost 100 years ago, workers in South Baltimore mass-produced supply boats crucial to America's victory in World War II. So fast forward to today, on the same waterfront, the company Black Sea Technologies is now launching drone boats. And that's one of the latest reports from our media partner, the Baltimore Banner. Reporter Jack Bologna joins us in studio with more. Jack, thank you so much for joining us. And first, what we want to kind of dive into is what prompted the government to desire to spend billions on this?
Yeah, the U.S. government is committed to spending a lot of money on naval drones, and I think the biggest reason is the war in Ukraine, actually. So after Russia launched that full-scale invasion in 2022, a lot of people thought that the Russian Navy would just easily take control of the Black Sea, but the Ukrainians apparently were able to basically level the playing field using these relatively easily made, not too expensive, just kind of drone boats, and really disabled this far superior Navy.
Wow. And interestingly, the Black Sea, the company that makes these drone boats, has history here in Baltimore. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, well, Black Sea Technologies, they told me that the name is actually not related to the Black Sea.
Okay. You would think so.
I know, that was one of the questions I had. But they actually, have kind of a long history in Baltimore as Maritime Applied Physics Corporation, which if you've ever ridden the water taxi on the Inner Harbor, they actually built that. And so a couple of years ago, they were acquired by a private equity firm and kind of combined with a couple other defense tech companies, and that's how Black Sea Technologies came to be.
Yeah, you see that, but you don't make that connection. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about them, like how they, the drones themselves, like how fast they are, the size, and so on.
Yeah, so they're building right now a lot of 16-foot aluminum boats that can go up to like 40 miles an hour, can travel maybe up to 1,000 miles. You can control them with an Xbox-like controller, or they can control themselves. If you go to South Baltimore, you can actually see them doing test runs in the water. And the facilities they have down there are really buzzing, a lot of hiring lately, and they're producing up to 32 of these drone boats. They call them GARCs. Yes. A global autonomous reconnaissance craft.
GARCs is much easier.
GARCs, yeah. And so, yeah, they are making a lot of them.
Yeah, so Jack, how are they being used by the U.S. government?
Yeah, so Black Sea Technology says that that's a question for like the U.S. Navy. But I think just going forward, drone technology in the waters is going to be much more important to militaries across the world. And we're going to probably see more and more, different types of these naval drones, and just a lot more spending in this area.
Yes, absolutely. Jack, thank you so much for joining us, especially thinking about how this is going to expand in the future. Well, to learn more about this story and other independent reporting from our media partner, the Baltimore Banner, head to thebanner.com.